So Jet Strip Gentlemen's Club, I'm sure you've been there many times. In Lenox, California, outside of Los Angeles. This is a Little League baseball club, and they're struggling to make the weekly field rentals. The field rentals went up from $150 a weekend to $300. The school district runs the Little League, so they decided to up the ante a little bit to try and make more money. And Robert Aguirre, the Lenox Little League president, went on KABC out here in Los Angeles and said that they are struggling to make ends meet and they may not put out teams during the season. So Jet Strip Gentlemen's Club saw this story and decided to give them a donation of $1,200.
Just to get this season underway, the league needed more than the $85 each Little Leaguer was paying.
$85 is a lot, you know, for this neighborhood.
She called around and was able to come up with $1,800, enough to save the season. So the check came in, the Little League season started. Sounds like a home run, right? Well, it was, until people found out where that money came from.
We donated $1,200.
James Wallace is also a member of the Lenox Coordinating Council, but that $1,200 came as a donation from the company he works for, which happens to be a strip club.
Other businesses should step up and make donations too. It's for a very good cause. As far as because we're a strip club, I don't think that really makes any difference.
Aguirre, the league president, says he had no idea the coordinating council got the money from the Jet Strip. And while Aguirre says he's looking for a way to return it, he says he's not certain he should.
I'm pretty sure some parents are going to be against it and upset, but the person that donated this money, they have a good heart.
So they gave the money back, and he said on, where's the quote? He said, "We do not want the money from the strip club. We do need the money, but we will go some other avenue." And now on the Little League's online sponsorship page, it says there are a few conditions for sponsors, though none would seemingly prohibit the Little League from accepting a donation from a strip club. Do you think that they should accept the money? Do you think that they should have given it back? I mean, what's your take on this?
I think what should have happened is Jet Strip Club?
Jet Strip Club.
Yeah, they should have given the money to the Little League, but not gotten a sponsorship in exchange. So just an anonymous gift.
Well, they're not. The teams are not wearing their Jet Strip Gentlemen's Club with a woman on the back. So it's not like Bad News Bears where they sport.
So it's not like Hank's Diner sponsoring a team and says, you know.
No, they gave them a donation.
And that was it.
And that was it.
Yeah, take the money. What's the big deal?
I don't know. Apparently there is a big deal because they don't want that sort of organization giving them money to keep going on with the season. I was surprised that they gave it back.
Okay, here's what they don't understand. Money is fungible. Fungible means it's exactly the same no matter what. So if I put a dollar bill here and you put a dollar bill, they're exactly the same. If a strip club said, here's $1,200 because we want to do a civic duty and help out our community, so you guys can have your Little League team. We understand that we're a strip club and we don't want any kind of advertising. You just take the money, buy your equipment, do your thing. You know, that's it for us. Why not take it?
They said in the report that Lenox is not the safest place, and they're trying to bring kids more towards the baseball diamond and away from the gangs and all that. So, I mean, it seems like, I understand where some parents are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe they took money from a strip club. What are we teaching the kids? And that sort of argument. But it's a ridiculous argument.
Well, I mean, what you don't want, of course, is for the kids to know that they're being funded by a strip club where they think, wow, running a strip club is the thing to do because then you have money, you can help the community. And so I see that point too. You know, again, it all depends on how much publicity the strip club is getting for giving the money, and apparently they're getting quite a bit. So maybe giving it back is the right thing.
Well, it's caught on. I mean, this story is caught on. It was on Yahoo News. I mean, it's picked up and it's.
Well, it seems like, I don't know for sure, but it seems like it's making the news because they gave it back. If they just quietly accepted the money, nothing would have been said, and no one would have known anything, right?
That's an interesting point because the first time I saw it was them accepting the money.
Oh.
And then
Then they have to give it back.
And then I saw a later report today that said that they gave it back.
Okay, if word gets out that they got the money from the strip club, they have no choice but to give it back because there's
Why?
so much. Because there's tremendous political pressure from parents and organizations saying, how can you take money from strip clubs to fund children's activities and have the kids look up to the strip clubs? Bad, bad, bad. So it's a no-win situation. They have to give it back. I personally think taking it is okay, but I can understand why they would feel pressure to give it back. I would feel pressure. If I ran that team and all the parents are telling me, I can't believe you took that money, and my response is, hey, the only other option is for us to shut it down, and they say, well, then shut the shit down.
But what if you don't have a season then? What if you don't have a season for another 2-3 years? This was a one-season thing.
Yeah.
But still, the kids would be playing. They'd be playing baseball like they should. It'd be taking them away from other activities in the area.
My personal feeling is that canceling the season and not letting the kids play ball is much worse than taking money from a strip club. But for some people, they hear strip club and their heads explode.
Yeah.
They think it's sinful. They think it's immoral.
Mainly, it seems like the parents.
Yeah, and they go crazy. And I would imagine that the nearby churches had a lot to say about this as well, right?
Yeah.
Because the families probably attend church, and the church says this is immoral. You can't do this. What are they going to do? So if you are the team, you have to give the money back.